And the Canes will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. And the returner is brought down. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. On the ground, it's Jackson. He finds some space. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Touchdown, Buckeyes! A great catch and run for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good when they go up 17-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Beck. Running back has it on a screen now. The pickup is 6, makes it 3rd down and 4.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Throws it to the right. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Caught on the outside. It's Rodgers.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. Quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it can be pick 6 going the other way.
Here's the 2nd down play. They're going to run it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. QB keeper all the way. He breaks free.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Second down play coming up. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Quarterback still with the football. Able to convert on 3rd. Sets up 1st and goal, the 8.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
The Buckeyes line it up with 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple of yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
2nd down and goal. It's Rodgers. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. And he's got it! Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Grab down the middle. It's Daniels. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Catch made on the left side. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
They come up on first down. Clock running. Final minute here of the third quarter. Receiver in motion now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, help them just get 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. It's a short completion at the big tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The important 3rd down play coming up. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So 1 final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. To the air. It's back. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings it on 4th down now.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the 4th quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters, I still don't think they could get it done.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Tries the right with a quick throw, but it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Picks up the first, looking for more. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
He hands it to the back, and he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. To throw, it's Sayin. Quick throw, testing the middle. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Buckeyes looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the route is on.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Caught in the backfield. It's Fletcher. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, guys. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw. It's Beck. Breaks an open space. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Man, Chris, when you're down by a couple scores late in a game like this, you need to find matchups where you can get the ball thrown downfield. Here it's a completion, but it doesn't get them very much. Now they've got a 4th down play coming up.
The Hurricanes will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Grinding away with the running game. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Wideouts now clustered. Third down, out of the shotgun. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. And they get the conversion there. Set up now, 1st down at the 38.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. He'll hand it off. He's got the 1st and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. It's a quarterback keeper. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play, but this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Come up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now, 1st and goal.